Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We are on episode 13 of the Digital Binder Project. We last left off on this page, well, these two pages actually, where one side is miscut and the other is not. And following that, we got this page full of color errors on the back. It might be difficult to see because of the glare, but let's grab some normal cards. The top and bottom rows on this page have this back where the art black is very lightly applied. So if we hold this up to a normal card, should be able to see the difference. Way better in person, of course. So the top and bottom rows are all very similar in that type of error. And I think I actually have it on multiple sets. Yeah. So I've got this precon and the bridge, whatever, Exodus? Something Exodus. Or, yeah. I'm so awful with sets. I apologize about that. So yeah, top and bottom, very light application of black on the art pass. This center row, um, this one right here, is very low on the cyan ink, while this one, very low on the magenta, I believe. And this one is also low on cyan, but not as severe as the one on the right. They just go really nicely together in this binder page. This is one of those compositions that I like, and I just screwed it up. Put it back how it was. So yeah, all in all, it makes a really nice handsome binder page. Let's keep going. So this page here is a page of foil underprinting errors. Um, I'm going to direct you to the beginner's guide on the misprintedmtg.com website to learn more about foil underprinting layers. But this is Tormenting Voice with Drakehaven. Captain's Claws with Gold Knight Castigator. See if we can get it showing up. There we go. A little bit of that spear. And Fling with Toolcraft Exemplar. Now, these all came from standard Showdown packs, I think they were called. Um, and every copy from the standard Showdown packs of these three respective cards have these errors on them. Only in foil, of course. This Darksteel Colossus, really cool card, uh, has the foil underprinting watermark of a forest in it, if we can get it to focus. You might be able to barely see that. And it's just a watermark. Um, there we go. There's a little bit of that tree. And these are all underprinting errors. So this Grizzlebrand has the foil underprinting layer for a non-creature. This elf has the foil underprinting layer for a rare, as well as this Obnixilis, the Hate Twisted. Let's see if I can get this Una showing up on camera, because this one's really cool. This one, there's a registration error on the foil underprinting layer, which gives it this really cool double effect. There we go. And moving on. We got some good old-fashioned ink errors. Um, a lot of you guys who are knowledgeable at misprints probably already know what this card is. But yeah, these are just some beautiful ink errors, and again, corners and centers. It's all about compositions and making cards and pages that fit well and nice with one another. Um, this one, I actually have its neighbor to the left, or right rather. The left-hand neighbor is probably something I'm never going to get my hands on based off of its current owner, but this one's just really cool. One of the things I like about this one is if we look at the bottom, you can see the black text printed over the void, which I think is really neat in the artist name. So I feel like these three cards are on the edge of playability for me. I usually don't collect playable cards, and because I don't like fighting over the inflated prices, I just love the misprints. So having high quality, playable, desirable, collectible cards with awesome misprints uh, is always an added bonus. So yeah, just a page full of neat ink errors. So now we're on my cyan page. This page doesn't show up nearly as nice in camera as it does on person, but we've got a nice cyan ink smear on most of these cards. Well, actually all of these cards. This one I think is really nice. I'm going to try showing this one off up close. This one's got all sorts of cool, weird things going on with it. So I have a feeling these videos are going to wrap up pretty quick because a lot of these pages from here on in are pretty similarly themed. After cyan, magenta. Now, I gotta show this guy off up close. He's just too beautiful. Look at that thing. Is that not insane? So yeah, all of these cards have magenta smearing happening on them. After magenta, yellow. This yellow page was a lot harder at first, but then I just got a wave of really incredible yellow smears, and this page has really come together. Um, you'll have to see the scans once I get those up, but this thing is awesome. I love it. So yeah, just yellow ink smears on a lot of awesome cards. And after yellow, of course, comes black. All of these are just amazing, super dark. Oop. This one threw me for a loop because he's in a different kind of sleeve. Because I sort of have joint custody on this guy. Whenever he needs to be played, he gets handed over to Kevin Gardner, and he belongs in Kevin Gardner's Marith misprint EDH deck, which is a beast. Um, but when he's not needed for battle, he lives in the Jasonomicon, as Daniel calls it. Now, this card here is just mind blowing. See if we can get it to show up at all on camera. Please. Let me show the internet. You can just barely start to see magic on it. This is a card back that is just mostly black. Now another beautiful card, very similar, is the foil Russian Lakutis Champion, the pre-release promo, or I think it was or I'm not sure if it's a release promo, um, but they all came out super dark, or well, a whole bunch of them came out super dark, and they're foil, so they just look really good too. One of my favorite types of misprints out there, as far as the known misprints. This thing is just so cool. So that's a black smear page, and we actually have a second black smear page as well. A lot of these are a lot less exciting, but it's about putting together a cool, fun, curated experience. And I have this page here. This is just a random kind of catch you off guard page. There's a lot of really cool high end cards here. Um, we have our Blue Bino, Norrit. This Mayor of Avonbrook is actually really cool. This is I forget what the Buy a Box promo. I think that's what it was. Um, so it's double sided, it's foil, but this side is not foil, even though it's supposed to be. This one's pretty rare. Um, haven't seen them out there in a long time. This is a come visit our booth giveaway card that they handed out at Gen Con or was part of Gen Con swag bags or something. Um, So yeah, they just stuck these on a whole bunch of what are they called? Worlds Championship Edition, or yeah, whatever these decks are called. Stuck them in, and a few of them have survived the trash bins. So people hold on to things. This one's really cool. This one is a miscut consulate surveillance, but if you look near the mana symbol, you'll actually see there's an underprinting error. So this is a double whammy. Two completely unrelated misprints on the same card. I've got this crimped brick token. I thought that was really cool. The moment these were spoiled as being perforated and like you could punch out the bricks, I was like, oh, I got to get myself a crimp on one of those. If I could ever get it to focus. Well, you guys could see it. There we go. This static shield here is an invitational card. Basically, they just made a whole bunch of alternate versions of cards and had a bunch of people play Magic on the fly with them, seeing how quickly they could adapt, how many cool new things they could do, just to mix it up a bit, I guess. And this card here needs another card to show next to it. Also, you need to see this one in person because it's awesome. This is missing, or has very light black ink on both black passes, on text black and art black. And I think that wraps up this video here. Um, Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I really appreciate it. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, all the YouTubey stuff. Follow all those awesome people who I have featured on my YouTube page. And I will see you next time.